Hello and welcome back to Magical Diary. Sorry, slight lump in my throat there. Virginia stretches and yawns. So, are you and William working on your plan to take over the class today? Well, we can't today exactly. Why not? He's not here. What do you mean he's not here? It's Cider Day, the big apple festival in the next county over. Most of the upperclassmen go there on a field trip. It's over an hour and away, so they have to leave early. Why didn't we hear about it? Freshmen aren't allowed, it's a privilege. What's an apple festival? A harvest fair. Don't you have those where you come from? I don't know. They get a big old-fashioned cider press set up on the green so everybody can watch the apples being crushed, and then they sell jugs of it. There's lots of food, apple donuts, apple sausages, apple upside-down cake, caramel apples, squash apple soup. Well, it's not all apples. Big bake sale, craft sale, art contest, and then there's fiddlers in the day, and contra dance in the evening. From the look on Ellen's face, she has no idea what contra dance is, but she's not going to ask. So the seniors are going off to dance without us? Well, it doesn't matter. What should I do today? Well, I've got a little bit more money, so let's go to the mall and see if there's anything good in the... Actually... No, let's study. Get us up to 30 points in Smart. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room with Ellen and Virginia when I notice a small box sitting in front of the door. Another box. Oh, not again. She pulls back a foot to kick the offending object, then pauses. Hey, Janlin, this one's for you. Me? I peer down at the box. Sure enough, it says, to Janlin, in flowing letters. Nothing about who sent it. Is this another one of Donald's tricks? Why would he send it to me? I don't know why anyone would send me a present, but I don't know why anyone would send me a prank either. Let's see what it is. I pick it up. Too heavy for clothing. It opens here, it's... Oh! It's a pie. Cool. A golden, flaky pastry lattice covers a filling of spiced fruit, probably apple. How did it get here? Some upperclassman must have brought it from the festival, I guess. Ooh, maybe it's from William. Why would you be sending Janlin a pie? What? Our Janlin isn't good enough to send a pie to? Ellen looks away. Whoops. Virginia doesn't know about Ellen's crush on William, does she? He would probably have left a note if it was him. Maybe it was Isabel taking pity on us poor freshmen. Do we have a fridge or anything? Nope, you're just gonna have to eat it. Well, you can't eat a whole pie. Of course not, we'll share. Let's go back to the cafeteria and find some plates and forks. Woohoo! I'm not sure. I don't know if I like apple pie. I've never eaten it. Okay, throwing in my 2 cents here. Apple pie, not as good as apple crumble. What? How could you never have had an apple pie? That's like a requirement of American culture. Aren't you supposed to be from which culture? I'm American first. I grew up here just as much as you guys did, you know. Anyway, if you aren't sure, this is the perfect time to try some, right? If you don't like it, Virginia and I will eat your share. You'll bet. We split the pie among us, and it's delicious. Seriously, you'd have to be pretty piggish to actually eat the entire pie, I would have thought. And that's coming from somebody who quite likes pie, though I'll admit I'm more of a savoury pie kind of bloke. Alright, so check the old spell book. So we're starting to get a few spells. We haven't actually had to use any of them yet, though. I suspect the game's deliberately making sure you've got a few options before it actually throws you into a situation where you might need them. Which is kind of sensible. I'm just going to save here. Next week. What should I do this week? Well, okay. I'm going to try and reduce stress again, so let's do red, blue... Actually, no, let's do red, blue there, and let's have a snooze on Wednesday. Damn it. Is that the first time I've failed a red magic class? As I cross the campus on my way to breakfast, I notice there are a lot of clumps of people standing around out here. What's going on? Hello, Janlin Cressida, right? I turn to see Minnie Cochran, a freshman from Butterfly Hall that I've only met in passing. Her hair is a colour like cinnamon, and her eyes could be coloured chocolate, if you're Virginia and obsessed with food. Hi. You're one of Virginia's roommates. She's a lot of fun, isn't she? I've been meaning to get to know you for a while. I'm sorry, I should have done more. Iris Academy is a wonderful place, but sometimes the powers forget how small the magical world is, and they don't always do the best job of introducing the newcomers. That's one of the things I want to change. We need a class-wide event early in the year, not just parties, but a chance to learn about each other and our different customs. That would help prevent misunderstandings, don't you think? Before I can say a word, she continues. If you have any questions or need any help with any of your spells, you can find me in the school library every weekend. Also, the teachers sometimes list extra credit projects in the library, so it's the easiest way to earn merits. She extends her hand to me, and by reflex I take it. I hope I can count on your vote. I have so many ideas I want to put into practice. I vote? Ah, isn't she the one who, Virginia hates? Because I'm sure she mentioned a Mini Cochrane. Sure. Sure. Great! After shaking my hand, she releases it to dig into a bag she's carrying at her side. Hands me a bit of yellow construction paper cut into the shape of a hand. It has Mini Cochrane for President written on it, and a straight pin pushed in and out through the top. You don't have to wear the badge, of course, but they're traditional, and sometimes it's important to respect tradition. See you later, remember the library! She waves and hurries off to her next target. Politics certainly looks like a lot of work. Yes, extra blue magic skill. Farsight. Ooh, cool. Nearby known location. Back in the grounds. On Wednesday morning, campaigning is in full swing. All the candidates, not just in my year, but the upperclassmen too, taking up positions on the main quad, calling out to everyone who passes and handing them colourful bits of paper. It's loud and crowded and confusing. Some of the older candidates are spraying magic sparkles over their heads to try and draw more attention to themselves, which just makes it worse. Angela for president! Keegan for secretary! Vote for Jacob! I'm buffeted from place to place and decorated with pins and ribbons, most of people I don't even know in elections I'm not eligible to vote in. Class starts to sound like a welcome relief. Activity sleep. I've got to say, sleep knocking down stress by 25 is really useful. Most of these kind of games I've seen, it would not only take off 2 or 3 points of stress, which sucks, but taking off 25 in one go is incredibly useful. Ah, my blue's actually better than my red now. That's interesting. So the work's obviously paid off there. After activities on Friday, each class has a scheduled time to come to the gym, where the officer candidates will make their final speeches before elections. Since we can't vote in the senior election, there's no reason to have us listen to their speeches, or vice versa. The freshman slot is the last one of the day. First up are the candidates for freshman class president. Mini Cochrane climbs onto the stage, looking bright-eyed and enthusiastic, and says a bunch of stuff about offering a helping hand to the other students. Everyone applauds. Then Suki Sato wanders up and starts talking about how she found a caterpillar once that turned into a lizard instead of a moth, or something like that. It's a little hard to follow. Oh, and apparently the spirits told her to run for president. Or some spirits. She's not sure which ones. Everyone applauds, but not as loudly. After that come the presentations for treasurer. Jacob Blazing, the Blazing Fire, struts up and gives a very brief speech about how money is obviously in safe hands with him, and he knows how to spend it too. Everyone claps and some guy even hoots in approval. Little Manuel Arias from Toad Hall is up next. He talks far too quietly for me to hear his entire speech, but I think it was mostly about being a hard worker who respects duty. The applause is polite but muted. At last it's time for the actual voting. Everyone lines up in single file in the hallway leading to one of the classrooms. One at a time, we go inside to cast our votes. Each student is given a pencil and 2 pieces of paper, counting the list of names for each office. You circle the name you want to vote for, and then drop the paper into a box. The president I will vote for. Well, the interesting thing is, personally, I follow the adage, no one capable of getting themselves elected president should be on any account allowed to do the job. So anyone who actually really clearly wants it should not be given it, so I'm not voting for her, but she sounds a little bit crazy. Which is more fun. So, yeah. And for treasurer I will vote for... Quiet Guy. Right, that's that. After all the votes are counted, we assemble again in the gym for the results. And the position of freshman class treasurer will be held by Jacob Blazing. And I'm proud to announce that this year's freshman class president will be Minnie Cochran. So the two people I didn't vote for then. I don't know. I'd like to thank you all for your hard work this week. You students are what make Iris Academy truly great. The teachers will be seeking out the newly elected officers later today to discuss their positions. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. What should I do today? Excellent question. Right. Oh, let's go to the mall. I haven't been in a while. Let's go to the mall. Sorry. What should I do at the mall? Let's check out the magic store. What should I look at? So I'm curious to see what some of this other stuff does. I can't really afford much. What's the one do? Plus everything. That could be quite useful. I'll consider that. Star Wand, which is better than the standard one, but of course costs more. Wiggle Wand. Lots of blue magic, lots of green magic. And weird +5. No thanks. So I can't afford the wings. Can't quite afford the tiara yet. Cute +10. No. The protective gear was the thing I was contemplating, wasn't it? Strength +5, red magic +30. That could be exceptionally useful. Nope. Sextant. Blue magic +40. No. Is there any way to get a decent amount of money? Because frankly, at 5 a week, it's going to take me ages to afford anything. Fairy wings and bat wings. Cute +10. Yeah, I think I'm going to save up some money. Probably get either the Star Wand or possibly the protective gear. Anyway, I'm done shopping for now. Afternoon at the gymnasium. It's Sunday and the sports club is having a meeting, or rather a game. Virginia's got the ball and is dribbling it across the floor towards Ellen at the goal. Keo cuts in to try and steal, but Virginia sidesteps. A twist, a lunge, a swift kick, and the ball flies through the air. What are you guys doing? Nobody pays any attention to him until after Ellen has successfully blocked the goal. This is a sports club meeting. What are you doing here? Maybe I want to play. I'm a fit guy, right? Fine, whatever. Alright. He closes his eyes briefly, and a wave of green magic sweeps over him. Hey, you can't do that. Do what? No magic allowed. What are you talking about? We're wizards. This is real sports, not bounders. What's going on? This one says you guys are refusing to use magic. What's the point in that? This one? Well, that's how we've been doing it in sports club. That's just wrong. It's unnatural. You're letting your talents go to waste. Come on, it'll be fine. You want to show off your skills, don't you? Who's for flying basketball? No! There is no magic allowed in sports club. Maybe we should take a vote on it. You're with me, right, Keo? Yeah? Traitor. Janlin? I don't think it's a good idea. We're only freshmen, but we've got players from all 4 years and we know completely different spells. I couldn't play flying basketball. I can't fly. There, see? Without magic, it's just kiddie games. Why do we have to hold back from the best that we can do? Yeah, we should be real. Real losers. Virginia. Because it's the rules? People without magic still have to hold back. You don't pick up the ball to score in soccer. You don't beat up the other team to stop them from reaching the goal. You do your best within the rules. That's good sportsmanship. Jacob just snorts at this. Maybe we could have a special game sometimes with spells allowed, but only certain spells, so it's fair. Yeah, I guess. Ellen looks at Jacob. Do you still want to play? Call me when you play a real game. He leaves. Why are boys so rude? William isn't. Okay, boys accept William. Oh, come on, let's get back to the game. Okay. And my phone is ringing, excuse me for one moment. My apologies for the slight interruption there. Right, where was I? Diary. So, yeah, nothing major there. Magic class. Still nothing new in the inventory. Because I'm saving up for either a wand or possibly that protective clothing. Haven't decided yet. And spellbook. Yep, still a few good spells. And my blue's now slightly ahead of my red. But if I'm going to get the protective clothing, which will give me plus 30 red, I can probably afford to focus a little bit on my blue for a while. So let's do next week. Happy Thanksgiving! Huh? But it's No. It's not that day, not here. Why not? That guy caused a lot of trouble, we don't say his name. My fault, I should have told you guys earlier. The way the native people and the newcomers mixed out is a little different than it is for the non-magical history. We have strong ties, is what my mum says. Sacred Smoke takes like a fourth of all the magic students in the US, and around here, the local spirits were dealing with them way before us. So a lot of our rituals and celebrations come from them. So this is Thanksgiving. Not really, I was just kidding. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. You're southern, you don't notice it as much. Oh. Anyway, what should I do this week? Yeah, Thanksgiving's one of those very American holidays that I, as a British person, don't get. Should I focus on blue that much, do we think? Yeah, let's have a week where I focus primarily on blue magic. So a red magic to start. Excellent. And then a whole lot of blue. Excellent. Completely removes visibility in the caster's location. Cool. Excellent. More blue magic. I was hoping to get it up to 25. Excellent. Teleport Other. Allows the caster to relocate an object or entity to a nearby known location. Cool. Dorm room. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Dave's studying, I think. Compared to the rest of the school, the library is fairly small and unimpressive. There's a slightly outdated set of encyclopedias. Ellen didn't really need to bring her own. And a good collection of foreign language dictionaries, plus two bookcases filled with books about magic and witchy history. Most of the rest looks like fiction, with a rack of popular magazines. The school actually subscribes to those? There aren't that many people here on a Saturday, but looking around I see... Hi, Janlin! Do you need any help with anything? Ah, okay. Minnie helps me out with my black magic. Black magic and smart increased by 1, stress increased by 4. Well, the smarts boost is useful. I don't really care about black magic, but... the smarts boost was probably worth it. Next week. Dorm room. Hey guys, I just thought I should warn you, the next exam is Friday. But the end of the month isn't until next week. Don't look at me, I don't make the rules. Will it be like the first one? Nothing doing. This time they drop us into a pit full of alligators and we have to fight our way out. You are such a liar. It's not a lie if it's funny. Yeah, but do you know anything real? Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be in the dungeons, because pretty much all the exams are, but I don't know what they're going to make us do. William said that after the first time, and we have to cast real spells we've learned in class, so we can't just fake it with mild magic. So we'd better know enough spells. What should I do this week? Okay then. 2 blue, 2 red and 3 blue, I think. Let's see if we can get blue as high as 30 and red at least north of 20. Excellent. Learn a new spell. Sharp blow that causes focused damage. Excellent. Gain 1 red magic and 1 stress. Excellent. Oh, I was hoping to get north of the teleport self. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay, so that was a pretty good week, yeah, in terms of how well that went. So I think saving before the exams is probably a wise idea. If only you could do that in real life. Anyway, at the appointed time, I make my way to the testing room. I'm not sure why they send us to a specific room anyway, if they're just going to teleport us into the dungeon when we get there. Unless this time it will be different. Nope, doesn't look like it. Once again, I find myself at the dungeon. This time in a larger area, facing a deep, dark hole. Greetings, Janlin Cressida. Behold the abyss. You will find the exit to this dungeon on the other side. This dungeon level is now warded. You may not teleport outside the dungeon level. You must cross the abyss in order to succeed. You may choose to surrender at any time and you will be freed from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. So, now what? Movements and spellcasting commands can be found on the left side of the screen. If you hold down the shift key... Okay. Nope. Okay, so... let's turn left and right. So we've got to get over there somehow. So magic, let's open up the spellbook. I'm assuming I can just teleport myself straight over. Where do you want to teleport to? Can I just teleport straight over it? You relocate yourself. I don't think I've moved. Okay, let's go forward. Okay. Alright, so I'm following this map. That appears to be a ladder. Examine the bridge. Sturdy bridge made of stone. Okay, can I do anything to it? Push object. Okay. Yeah, so I seem to use up a lot of mana there. And it did absolutely nothing. Well, that sucks. Can I push the bridge end? Yes, but it's not going to... I can't get it far enough because I've already used up too much of my magic. Which sucks. Okay, let's examine the pile of rocks. Can't even make out a bottom of the pit. Okay, let's look at the spellbook. Okay. Okay. Can I... Aha! If I can teleport the bridge... Okay, let's open up the spellbook. Teleport other. Damn it! Right, I might have cocked this up by teleporting myself to the same spot. In fact, I think I have. So I'm going to save scum. What can I say? I'm a terrible, terrible student. Yes, yes, thank you. Okay, so go forward, turn, forward, turn, forward. Spellbook. Okay, let's teleport the bridge. Let's teleport it there. North? Teleport at the bridge. Okay. And cross the bridge. And we're clear. So yes, I was fine. It was just that I tried to use a teleport spell straight away, which didn't work. It teleported me to the same spot, which sucked. I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight. Congratulations, Janlin! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills to practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I guess I can go relax now. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? I should study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Let's study with Minnie. Minnie helps me out with my white magic. I wonder if she always helps you out with a thing that you're pretty low on. Which would make some sort of sense, I suppose. Okay, nothing new in the inventory. Nothing new in the spellbook, so let's do next week. I don't understand. Why are classes cancelled on Friday? Because of the dark dance on Thursday night. I dance, but I don't have anything to wear and I haven't asked anyone. Oh, it's not that kind of dance. What is it then? On Halloween night, witches and wizards dance in the dark so fairies can visit. It's a ceremonial thing. At home we only do it for a few minutes, but because there's so many of us here, they make it into a big event at school. It goes on all night. So it's not really a romantic type dance, but I guess you can bring a date if you wanted to. So, will you be going with Jacob? What? You like Jacob? No? Where did you get that idea? Well, he's always teasing you. It's always Donald. That just means he's a jerk. Sorry. Whatever. So, what should I do this week? So I can't do anything on Friday. Well, my red's a little low, but I'm planning to buy that apron, which will boost it significantly, so I'm going to just do 1 red and 3 blue. Actually, 1 red, 2 blue, and let's sleep on Thursday if I'm going to be up late. Excellent, 3 magic skill. Blast! Ooh, cool. Starting to get some actual combat spells. 1 blue magic skill. Not great, but okay. I find Donald and Virginia standing outside our room. Don't you have something for me? Yeah, happy birthday, you goof. She hands him a box. Socks again? Yeah, but this time they're yellow. Well, thanks, I guess. Happy birthday. Failing at getting too stressed, damn it. So, what did you think about the dance tomorrow? I don't know. I'm not even sure how you hold a dance in the dark. I wonder if there will be punch. Are you going to ask anyone? You said it wasn't that kind of dance. Yeah, but that means it's easier. It's not like a real date, so... What's that? There's something taped to the door of our room. Something pink and rectangular. Ellen takes it down and looks at it. Well, I guess you don't need to ask anyone. She hands me the envelope with my name on it. I take out the letter and begin to read. Dear gentlemen, please don't throw this away. I know I deserve it. I've been terrible to you. What is this? I flick down to the end. Damien. After refusing to talk to me for a month, now he's sending me a love letter? I keep reading. You deserve better. I should have told you what was going on. Please meet me tomorrow before the dark dance and I will explain everything. So, who's it from? Damien. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to tear it up. I'm going to keep it, but... You know. I folded the letter and tucked it into my pocket. It's not a love letter. He says he wants to talk to me, that's all. Don't tell Virginia, okay? I want to find out what's going on. Alright. Sleeping reduces stress, good. And before this dance, that's probably an excellent point to end this recording, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.